Edward H. O'Hare was born on March 13, 1914 in St. Louis, Missouri. He was the son of E.J. O'Hare, the attorney for Al Capone. He went to the Western Military Academy at age 13, then transferred into the Naval Academy. In 1939, he graduated the Naval Academy and started flight training in Pensacola, Florida. When he finished naval aviation training, he was assigned to VF-3, the USS Saratoga's fighter squadron. VF-3 transferred to the USS Enterprise in San Diego, then sailed on to Pearl Harbor. On December 7th, the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor. Butch and VF-3 were transferred again to the USS Lexington. The carrier Lexington had been assigned the dangerous task of striking Japanese shipping in the harbor at Rabaul. On February 20th, 1942, the Lexington was spotted. Soon after, the commander of VF-3, John Thatch, led 6 Wildcats into the air to intercept 9 twin-engine enemy bombers. Meanwhile, 9 more Japanese bombers were reported on the way. 6 Wildcats, one of them piloted by Butch O'Hare, roared off the Lexington's deck to stop them. Nearly everyone in the squadron was too far away to engage the bombers. On top of that, his wingman's guns weren't working, leaving him alone against 9 enemy bombers. O'Hare didn't hesitate. One by one, he attacked the oncoming bombers until 3 of them had been shot down. Running out of ammunition, he started harassing the bombers, diving in front of them and setting up attack runs on them, anything to try and get them to retreat. But eventually, the other Wildcats had arrived to join the fight, and they helped clean up the rest of the bombers. O'Hare's heroism saved the Lexington from the bombers. In fact, she wasn't hit by a single bomb. After saving the Lexington, O'Hare was promoted to lieutenant commander, and he received the Congressional Medal of Honor. He was taken off the front lines for a number of domestic tours, promoting war bonds and recruitment. In November of 1943, the U.S. had brand new F-6F Hellcat fighters, which were vastly superior to anything the Japanese had. The Navy also figured out how to put radar on planes. The TBF Avengers were the first in the combat arsenal to have onboard radar. The Japanese had to resort to nighttime raids on carriers. They were launching these raids almost every night. These were very dangerous attacks, with the Japanese flying extremely low to avoid the radar of the ships. So, Butch O'Hare, now the commander of an air group on the USS Enterprise, devised a risky and dangerous plan to stop them. November 26, 1943 was the first combat test of this plan. Butch led his squad from his F-6F, Warren Scon flew as his wingman, Lieutenant Commander Phillips piloted the TBF, with Hazen Rand manning the radar and Alvin Kernan as the gunner. There were some issues with this plan though. First one being that the Hellcats had trouble finding the Avenger after takeoff. Then, the Avenger's radar operators had trouble finding the enemy. But it eventually was determined that there was an enemy bomber behind the Avenger. Kernan, the rear gunner of the Avenger, fired at it. Moments later, O'Hare failed to respond to radio calls. He had gone down. There are 3 possible explanations as to what happened. The first one being friendly fire. Kernan mistakenly shooting at O'Hare. The second one is a Japanese bomber shot down O'Hare in a quick lucky burst that killed him instantly without heavily damaging the aircraft. The third one is when Kernan opened up, O'Hare took evasive action. The Hellcat's wingtip touched a wave and dipped into the ocean. Most historians believe that O'Hare was killed by the Japanese bomber behind them. Some believe in the friendly fire theory. The Navy did award all 3 of the crew in the TBF with the Navy Cross. After 70 years, though, we still don't know exactly what happened that night. But Butch O'Hare's legacy will live on.